Well, how you doing, everybody out there? Right now, it's actually February the 1st today. Making this video because I'm being asked a lot of questions about why don't you leave California? You know you're not welcome here. And that is really a hard question. One of the reasons why is because I'm kind of anchored. I own the cave. I've been here for almost all my life, except when I served. I have ties here, family and all. And personally, I'm retired now, so that helps me out a lot when I don't have to sit there and worry about what they're going through as a worker, being taxed up the zang. But anyway, yeah, I know what it's all about because, believe it or not, I was a self-employed contractor for 35 years of my life. And I gotta tell you, they stroked me all the way. I wasn't a big-time contractor. I was a small-time contractor. A lot of us are. So, yeah, we got screwed. Every check, we had to make what they call estimated taxes every 3 months, I believe it was. And we had to turn over a chunk of change, basically 15% on the Social Security and probably some on the Medicaid. And plus, on top of that, we have to pay to live, income tax on top of that. And yeah, my particular business wasn't doing too well when you start thinking about the problems I was having with the customers not wanting to pay but a certain price, but yet everybody kept coming in and wanting more for supplies, and then the gas goes up and the insurance keeps going up, and the damn state comes back asking for more for your contractor's license. Not to mention your liability insurance that cost me at least $100 a month at the time. It probably was more by the time I left. Yeah, it's pretty hard to make a business in this state. They do everything they can to discourage you almost, and that's a sad story here. And yes, I do kind of want to get out of California, but I technically can't just get out because of like I said, I'm anchored here. So I will be trying. Don't worry about it. I mean, I'm sure when the brown shirts start showing up around around the area, I'm gonna get a little bit more worried and maybe want to go to a more friendly state to people like us, deplorables, as they would call us now. They're the ones destroying this whole freaking country. And that's why I threw the money in, because apparently they think they can just throw this stuff around. Now they're doing all this nonsense with all this throwing the money around. 27 plus now. If Biden gets his way on this one, it's going to be approaching $30 trillion. I don't know if you people out there did economics or not, but I don't see that happening when we don't got 30 trillion. You want to talk about giving some kids a credit card and tell them to go have a free time, and just don't go over the max, right? Well, guess what? They go over the max big time. And then all of a sudden, you're going to get notified that we want our money. Well, who's going to pay for it? My kids blew it all. Well, guess what? You own it. So you're going to get it. They're going to tax you. You're just gonna get the idea eventually that this stuff doesn't float out of the air here. And I know, because man, my life was in the worst part of this whole situation. I wasn't working for the government, for God's sakes, and I wasn't getting all the goodies. My God, they got it made. And this is why the economy is gonna take a bath. You can't have 40% of the people working in the private sector. They're the producers, okay? Let's just get it right off the top. Then you got 40% of the population working for the government. Now, normally, they don't really produce a lot. I mean, they don't grow no food. They don't make no products. They don't What do? They teach in schools. That's part of it. Yeah, we hire them. And the military, yeah, they got their job. And, but all the rest of it, like police and fire, that's local. So anyway, yeah, we got a problem. And then you got, now this is the big kicker that nobody seems to understand. 40% government, 40% private sector, 20% people that are relying on all this stuff for welfare. The hand-me-outs. So not did only government just bloat like crazy, giving all these ungodly pension plans to everybody that says everybody's making more money on pension plans than they did working. I don't see how that's going to pan out, but that's what they're betting on. So now they got caught in that trap because now they just promise too much and they know it, and yet they can't seem to figure out a way to pay for it all because the money's pretty much gone. I don't know about everybody out there, but I wish to God people would learn more about economics and see how the government's fleecing us. That money you see floating your way, it's not floating your way, it's floating from you. So get the point. Anyway, I'm out of here. I gotta get out of here because, man, I just can't understand why nobody figures this stuff out. They're being just, you people, you know who you are. The smart ones have already kind of took the bunker thing, the cave. I'm in the cave, I'm protecting myself, man. I know what's coming. And now it's starting to show up on my doorstep. So yeah, you guys and girls and everybody in between better wake up to the fact that you're being fleeced and it's gonna bite you. Don't think this stuff that you think they're giving you is... If you got that in your head, you're really gonna lose it. It's what you're gonna be giving them. They gotta figure it out. You wait and see. Next year's tax filings are gonna be a lot different, I guarantee you. Anyway, this is California Joe. I gotta get off here before I start getting too much into this.